Hey, Matt. So I Dora.
Hello everyone and welcome back to Sims Medieval, where Deidre is getting her just desserts. I'm going to throw a couple more eggs, maybe a tomato at her. Oh good, and Zane has successfully made a mystic grog. But alright, so welcome back to the kingdom, my friends, where we are going to be resuming trying to heal Griselda, the pit beast, with our wonderful wizard adept Zane and our fantastic new bard, who really needs to continue to level up because I'd love to see what she can do, Rania, who is perhaps feeling a little conflicted or perhaps a little frustrated with the fact that she has been throwing eggs and tomatoes at Deidre. But come on guys, it's Deidre. She's tried to kill Queen Briarrose so many times now, and now that I have found out that there is actually an achievement dedicated to throwing a whole bunch of those eggs and tomatoes at somebody, I have to make that happen. Where did it go? Every hero has a bird. Flock of feathers! I didn't know that was an achievement. I have to make that happen. That sounds amazing. Oh my gosh, I cannot wait to do so many of these. This would just be so cool. Okay, but I have to focus on, where is it? Let's get takeout, make love not war, gone fishing. There's so many cool things that we could guide our Sims into doing. I can't believe I went almost 2 years more than 2 years actually, of playing this game, and I had no idea how fun it would be to try to tackle all of these achievements. But there it is! Excellent! Throw 150 eggs at Sims stuck in the stocks. Well, I would like to achieve that for sure. And Rania is fun-loving and has heard how this terrible, terrible Deidre has tried to kill the queen. So we will throw a couple more eggs, but then we need to resume our work. Oh, and I also need to craft a energy potion, please. What's needed for an energy potion? Eaglewood, seeds, valo root, and well water. We have everything but the well water, so. Alright, we are currently... Oh, get out of the way, get out of the way! Other people want a shot at Deidre. Can we throw an egg now? I really want to. Oh, look at Rania. She's like, oh, this is going to be so much fun. She's really looking forward to it. But, yes, there we go. Alright. Is it our turn yet? I want to throw the egg again. Alright, but poor Griselda is still sick, and we left off last time with Rania feeling pretty exhausted. There we go. Throw another egg. With Rania feeling pretty exhausted from her tangle with Griselda. She's a little cranky since she doesn't feel very well, and she did kind of try to eat Rania a couple times when we were digging for the graves of the pirates and the merchants who have been fed to Griselda so far. I'm just going to pause while I catch everybody up, and myself, because it's been a few days since I've had a chance to sit down and be part of this wonderful world. But we are digging around Griselda's pit, looking for the graves that the executioner made out of all of the things Griselda has spit up from the merchants and the pirates. We have a shovel to help us dig. I wonder if you can get like better shovels. You can get better treasure hunting shovels. That might be something I try to look for soon. And we also have the Guildsman's burial map, or excuse me, Guildsman's, not merchants. They're basically the same thing. And we have the pirate burial map, and only Rania can use these, unfortunately. So she's supposed to be the one to dig up the graves until we find what we're looking for. She's gotten roped into this somehow from Zane, and she's beginning to wonder, like, how did she let herself get into this? She's supposed to be a bard. She's supposed to be working on all of these poems and all of these songs for the kingdom. Songs? I'm just trying to make a rhyme because she actually has to write some poetry herself. We have to send her back to the inn soon to do that because we don't want her to opt out of her responsibilities. But we're beginning to fall behind on the quest, and the quest performance is going to suffer if we don't kind of keep things moving. So she needs some help. She needs some help staying awake and being fed and being ready to do all of this. So Zane is going to try to step it up and help out by making a bunch of energy potions, possibly going into town to get a better shovel, maybe even bringing her food, because he's feeling great since he's managed just to kind of preen in his wizard's tower all day. And he has kind of left the hard work to Rania, but he is a good sim, even if he is entitled. So I think that he's going to try to show his goodness by giving her a lot of energy potions so that she can keep digging for longer, and by bringing her useful things that she wouldn't be able to get on her own, like said energy potions and maybe some things from in town. So I'm going to make a couple more energy potions. I wonder how much an elixir of allure might sell for, like in town. We might even take some of our potions and see. I mean, we don't have to sell them in town. I think I can just, yeah, so that would be worth 60. Mystic Grog is worth 75. Elixir of Allure 72. Of course, Mystic Grog that would get you drunk instantly would be worth that much in this medieval town. Alright. Well, we're going to throw one more egg just to kind of get it out of our system. And then we're going to continue to dig close by the pit. Let's see. So, Twinkle Twinkle. Oh, we wrote Twinkle Twinkle Little Star. I forgot we wrote that poem last time. I'm going to read the map for the guildsman again. The map indicates the grave is very close to the stocks and the path towards the throne room. And I'm going to double check. So, the throne room is that away. The stocks are this away. So, wait, which path would you take? I guess you would take this path, actually. So, let's try digging over here. I don't think I've actually dug over here yet. So, we'll try digging over here, give Griselda a little bit of elbow room for her tentacles so she doesn't yank us in again. And then we'll go ahead and give the Mystic Grog. Zane has a whole bunch of energy potions. We're going to complete— No, Griselda, please! I'm begging you! Do we still smell? I don't think we still have her scent, so we shouldn't die. Griselda, for crying out loud! Back! Back, I say! This is not what we wanted. Phooey. Alright, I'm sorry, Rania. Alright, she managed to convince Griselda to back off. However, we now have the scent, so if we keep digging, then the pit beast might decide that she wants a shot at us. So you know what? I think that's enough for Rania for now. She's starting to get hungry and stressed, and she needs to complete some of her tasks. So let's go ahead and look at— I do want to get this done, though. Like, finding where we're supposed to be digging is actually a little bit difficult. But let's come over here and then maybe, like, warm our hands. Well, do we have time? Let's come up and write a poem. Like, we're done, and she's frustrated. Griselda tried to nibble her again. So we're gonna go ahead and head over to the tavern and go write a poem to kind of get all of her frustrations out. Zane just completed his other, oh man, the guard even showed up, made Lorelei the guard. Wow, she must be like from higher noble ranks, I suppose. Even showed up in order to collect from it. Oh wow, we have a ton of money and the bard does not. So let's go ahead and we're gonna go into town. And I'm going to see if I can buy a— well, actually, does the blacksmith have anything to sell? I don't think he does, because I haven't been able to play him in donkey years. Let's go to the village shops, and we're going to let Zane try to buy some gifts for Rania. And we're going to let Rania, who's feeling a little tired and frustrated from all this, sit down and maybe write a poem about nature and death and sickness. The tentacles of the beast. Let's see, or the shadows of the pit beast. There we go. She can write a song about the pit beast to kind of get out her tension for almost being eaten multiple times. Alright, so she's gonna write her poem, hopefully settle in. Everybody looks like they're having a good time down in the tavern. She also needs to practice her lute for a couple hours. Maybe she can just kind of like practice downstairs, play her lute, recite some poetry, try to get some money that way. Meanwhile, Zane has made it to the shops and wow, he was really ready for this. Do we have anything? There's a Gyrfalcon. I kind of think a Gyrfalcon would be good for Zane. Like, he's got a lot of money. What do we have to sell? What could he sell? Let's see. He has an old staff. I think that's the current staff he's using, though. Oh, we have that new book to read. Okay, we're going to have to read that new book. The extra elixir of allure. which I was thinking he might potentially use on Rania, just to see what it does. He has 2 elixirs of allure. What? One is excellent quality. Let's sell the normal one. And I think that he's kind of fingering the excellent one, thinking about selling it, but just, you know, maybe... He goes back and forth with how he feels about Rania. Mostly, he is attracted to her the most when they're on the stage together, and otherwise, he's kind of ambivalent. Alright, we have a whole bunch of other things, and a whole bunch of shiny stones. Plain stones with few uses. I guess we can just, like, sell all of our shiny stones. 16. We can always get more. 17. There we go. I mean, we've got a lot of food. He's making some pretty good money. So if we were going to shop, what would we want to buy? There's a fiddle. Can that be used by a bard? There's a sunset macaw with vibrant colors. Now that I know about that achievement to have, like, all the heroes have birds, I kind of want to get all of my heroes' birds, like, right now. Moderate health salve. Rustic paddle, crude shovel. Is there like anything up from a crude shovel? That's really what I'm looking for. Manual of blacksmithing, watcher's blade. I want to get that. Tooth of Jacob. Huh. I want to be able to play the blacksmith at some point and make those special items. A whaler's boat, necessary for hunting whales. Spices. Whaling harpoon. The staff of indeterminate evil. What? It's not a bad staff, really. It's just misunderstood. Sure, it's dark and spiky and has a skull on it. And okay, maybe it was imbued with an infernal malice and ultimate destructive power. But you've got to know it a little better. You'd get along just fine. What is that? Oh my gosh, I kind of want to buy it. It's got like a skull on it and everything, but it would be stronger than our current staff. I'm pretty darn sure. Yeah, by significant amounts. An embossed longsword, a boring blade, night plate. We have the best loot, basically, that we can get. Jeweled loot of the Watcher. The legendary loot of unsurpassed beauty and craftsmanship blessed by you-know-who. What? What is $3,000? I don't have that kind of money right now. The staff of the Watcher. Oh, man. There's so many things. I don't even know where to, like, begin. The Dread Pike, the Amazon Parrot. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't even know where to begin. The Red-tailed Hawk, which, wow, slow deliberate wing beats. Let's see, the Spix Macaw, very rare and highly sought after. They are believed to bring luck during hard times and prized by those lucky enough to own one. Also, they do bring pieces of, they do bring back pieces of treasure map, don't they? But alright, I kind of want to get this Staff of Evil because I feel like Zane, even though he's good, he would want to, like, try to figure out how to manage it. So I'm going to go ahead and have him buy that and forget that he was supposed to bring things back for Rania. Maybe I'll throw a few citrus roots fruit into the cart, and he'll just have grabbed that. But we're getting that Staff of Indeterminate Evil and heading back. I can't believe I just did that, but it's so much more powerful than our current one. Like, wait. This is 5. Genie, we had the Genie Staff, gosh darn it. Alright, well, you know what? He is entitled and he has hubris. So I like the idea that he just felt like he should own this staff. We're gonna go ahead and keep it. And we'll pull it out from time to time when he's trying to tackle the evil. But alright, now we have an evil staff. That's not exactly part of my plan. Alright, Rania is gonna come down and get some food. And then we'll have Zane come join her. You should feel a little bit guilty, Zane. He doesn't really have any spells he can cast. They'll come and kind of meet up after a day apart, and we'll give her the energy potions then, and encourage her to get back out there and keep digging. So let's see if we can dig stuff up tonight. Alright, so she's settled down with some plain gruel. Just plain gruel. Rania, we can do better than that. We can totally do better than that. Here, we'll go ahead and start giving her some of the things that we have gotten, like turnips. There we go. What about some salt? Here, have some citrus fruit. Have a couple trout. There we go. She'll be able to make better food with this. Maybe a couple more eggs to be able to throw. Oh, I love that idea. And then let's go ahead and give her energy potion, and yeah, he's gonna get a drink, and I'm gonna have her come over and make some better food. Something really yummy. Not just gruel. Somebody else can eat the gruel. Ooh, a large fish stew. There you go. Or turnip soup, trout soup. Let's make a large fish stew. That sounds like a nice hearty meal rather than having to worry about like just eating gruel. Do you want some of the gruel? Oh my gosh. Oh, look at him. The little scrap. He just wants to come over. He's so hungry. Oh, this is why we should set out food in the Queen's Palace for the orphans just to come and eat as much as they want of. And there we go. We have a large fish stew. And Zane's feeling pretty good. We'll have him go ahead and grab a bowl. And then we'll say he gave her the energy potions. Well, she does have to play the lute. And she's feeling much happier now. So I might let her practice the lute for a minute. There we go. And then maybe ask for inspiration from the Earl of Smortley. Everyone's eating my fish stew. You guys back off a little bit. Alright. Alright, fish stew is gone. Dang it, that's what I get for not hiding it in the inventory fast enough. Yay! Alright, and the Earl of Smortley gave us a food theme that we can save for future poems and playwriting. And where did my lute go? There. Oh, well, I guess I just click on her. Wait, do I? No, I think I have to click practice. There we go. And she does have a masterwork lute. So there we go. She's got to practice for 25 more minutes. And then we'll oh, look at this! Sweeper Hellhouse! Are you gonna perform? That's so interesting. Do I have a play that I could actually perform? I think I wrote that play. A Brawl in the Nursery. Shadows of the Pit Beast. Let's go ahead and sell Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, because she can actually get income from selling her poems. I swear we had, yeah, as the cheese will turns. And I wonder if once you perform it, you can't perform it again? Aw, man. Well, I kind of want to keep it because it's her first poem, or her first play she ever wrote. Zane, you should not just sit there. He's just sitting there getting like increasingly juiced up on wine. Oh, well. Oh, yay, and she's completed her task. Okay, well, we're going to go ahead and not talk about death. We're going to have read Shadows of the Pit Beast to Zane. Zane is going to get up and he is going to listen to her poem. They'll talk about the Pit Beast for a minute. And he's finally calming down from being blinded by hubris. Interestingly enough, perhaps because he's spending... Oh, it's his sister! Alright, and then I think he's got to go ahead and talk to his sister for a while. This is gonna... Well... Wait, he's listening to the poem. Alright, I think I'm gonna start getting a handle on it. I know today has been a slow day, but we have managed to get a few things lined up. I feel comfortable with what we're after next, and I just love watching the relationships kind of grow. And I do think Rania has a bit of a limit. If she is going to have to spend her day digging for all of this treasure, then, oh, and she got a tip from Zane. That's kind of fun. Trey, let's go ahead and discuss fine things. And we're going to say she's going to be quite insistent that if she's going to have to spend her whole day digging for all of this treasure, then he better be willing to pay her off by having, like, fine things. Sing-song to roughhouse gossip. Let's roughhouse for a second as just a playful way of her being like, because she's fun-loving, of her being like, okay, as soon as I don't smell like Pit Beast, I'll go back out there. Yay! Oh, and Adeb Zane won the test of strength. That is so cute. Alright, we'll have her, yeah, as soon as the Pit Beast scent goes away, because it's very dangerous digging near the Pit Beast with the Pit Beast scent, then we'll send her back out and she will spend all that time just digging, and Zane probably needs to spend some time with his sister. So we're going to have him talk to Midwife Tegwin. And just get to know, discuss the state of the kingdom. Rania is going to go ahead and relax with a little bit of wine. And then when we come back next time, we will send her out. And now that we have the powers of feeling really good, and now that we're going to constantly have all of this craftful energy potion to keep us awake and going, we're going to have Rania keep digging until we finally find that treasure. So, thank you guys so much for joining me. I know it was a quiet day today, but it's just really fun to see the relationships and the characters begin to build as time goes on. And I hope that you will leave a little bit of a like to lift a glass in the name of Rania and of Zane. And we'll go ahead and let her just practice her lute for a minute. Maybe perform a song. Yeah, we'll let her perform a song. Never to woohoo again. Why not? That sounds adorable. And we'll see if she can get some tips, and then send her off to dig for treasure by the Pit Beast next time. So, thank you guys again. Like I said, leave a like to lift a glass in their honor, and if you have not yet become a citizen of Mossstone Kingdom, do please consider subscribing to become one and join us on all of our adventures, and I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye!